guys, welcome back to a juicy gossip video. So Cardi B, oh my god, appeared in court, and today would have been her first day of a civil lawsuit from her former security guard Imani Ellis, who alleges the rapper assaulted her at a OBGYN office in 2018, leaving injuries that required plastic surgery and costing her a job. Allegedly. Cardi B claims saying Ellis was the aggressor. Now, the lady had many things to say in court, and this recording is from Law and Crime, and y'all can listen to it. I'm gonna leave it right here so y'all listen to what the security guard says. Very distasteful, right? So y'all wanna compare rappers and who's leading and who's the queen and who's this and who's that, and clearly you cannot understand that Nicki's entire career, Nicki has been labeled as an aggressor, someone who is, picking a fight with Cardi B. And this isn't Cardi B's first appearance in a court. Like, the lady knows how to get herself in trouble. And y'all stay dragging Nicki like, oh, Nicki's the awful person. She's making Cardi B's life hell. Cardi B, I believe, in my opinion, has a lot of anger problems. Like, you're pregnant and you go to your OBGYN and you're in a fight with a security guard. Like, is something wrong with you? Girl, you need therapy. You need God. You need everything that could help put your mental state in a stable direction, because it is so crazy. You're literally picking a fight with a security guard while you're pregnant, girl. And you just got one of the biggest samples of one of the biggest stars in Hollywood, Jay-Z, and you made the Imaginary Players song, and a Barb, or if she's not a Barb, gave her honest opinion, and Cardi B clapped back under that post. I was like, girl, why can't you mind your business? You're in and out of courts. You're always picking a fight with people. You're always throwing back jabs and words with people. What is your problem? At this point, what is the problem? And this is the reason why I am kind of upset, is because if Nicki were to do it, oh my God. OMG. Like, Nicki cannot get a relaxed day, but Cardi can. And this is something that Cardi B does, and she gets praised for it. Something that Nicki does, she gets called angry and black and all those disrespectful, derogative slurs. And I think it's not fair. I don't think, not because you have money, you should be held accountable for your actions. I believe Cardi B should be held accountable. Like, this isn't her first run in a court. Like, girl, you went from talking crazy on Twitter that you used to drug men, allegedly. Let me just say allegedly, because girls like to lie. She went from that to picking a fight with females at a strip club because they were allegedly messing with Offset at the time. Paid someone allegedly to attack these girls, and when they brought it to court, she did community service. Like, instead of doing time, she did community service, and I was so mad because I knew it. I knew if it was someone who was, less fortunate, someone who didn't have the money to back themselves up, someone who couldn't defend themselves properly, like getting the necessary or the best lawyers, they would have been thrown in jail. Your album is coming out, as what you said, in September. Well, this is September. Her album is coming out soon. You're doing this big old bash, to proper things up, and here you go back in court. You're like a Mrs. Court. You ain't no Cardi B. You're Mrs. Court apparently, because you're always in court. It's given Medea. It is given Medea. Realistic Medea. And the type of wig, though, girl, like, I think the image that she is given is, and I will do it again. It's not cute. You're not setting a good example. You want to look tough. You want to look street smart. You want to look savage. Being in court back to back isn't savage, isn't being tough. Girl, you're not smart, because had you no idea, you could be thrown in jail. Look at Diddy. Look at Diddy. So powerful, so rich. Had he known he was going to be put in such situation, he would have avoided those baby oils. You almost went to jail for Offset, and where is you and Offset at this point? Y'all ain't even a couple. Y'all ain't even together. This is sad. This is tacky. This isn't ladylike, and it's so sad that people would still chastise Nicki of such awful person she is. But y'all wouldn't take a minute to analyze Cardi B and the type of person that she is. Because why would I be a fan of Cardi B if she's always in and out of court? What type of example is she setting? This is so crazy. You're pregnant and you're trying to go in a battle with a security guard. That's like you pregnant, but you're trying to fight the police. Are you that is so crazy. I do not support this. And I think even her being with Stefan Diggs, it doesn't help her mentally. I think the girl has a lot of trauma, and having trauma is not okay. Being sensitive to your trauma is okay, because you're a human being. You never asked for whatever happened to you to happen to you. But the best way to deal with them is to get therapy. Don't be going out there and doing crazy stuff, because sometimes it could result in a death sentence. You doing stuff and you get hurt. So it's not really good to unleash or to show people that you have trauma by, doing something that is a bad habit, doing something that is toxic. Go heal, go seek therapy, go do some meditation, go jog, listen to songs, get a pet, nurture it, feed it, do something recreational and fun. Being savage isn't cute. You know what's savage? Getting work done, going to work, getting your education, having a good business. That is savage. Savage is when people trying to, tell you that you can do something and you prove them wrong. I consider that as being savage, but being savage by hurting people physically, verbally, that ain't savage. That shows that you're actually weak. Again, and this proves and pinpoints my reason for not being a fan of Cardi B, because who does this? Girl,